Afternoon, it's Mark back again. Just getting back into making videos again. Some of the topics I'm going to cover over the next little while, and hopefully one video a day. We'll see how we go though. Our current education system. I've been in teaching for over 40 years, and I'm thinking I should have some reflections on that. Other news you don't get on your regular TV. I'll call it the other news. Things like global warming, pet topic in schools these days is global warming. Also things like our political system. What should we be teaching at school? That sort of thing. Conspiracy theories. That's always an interesting one for people to look into. Another one, because I'm a Christian, I want to look into why is there a verbal war on most mainstream media against Christians? Why are they targeting Christians? Another one I want to look at is capitalism versus socialism. New Zealand history and Christianity. Another one, freedoms we take for granted, and where did we get them? Our current political system, and how should Christians look or think about and treat those in the LGBT community. These are all important topics, and I'll be looking at those over the next little while. I think you'll find them very interesting. I'd like to get to free myself as much as possible to be able to make videos if there's sufficient interest. But to be able to do that, I do need to have a little bit of freedom as far as time is concerned. So although I do want to go back to school and do some teaching, I don't want that to be a full-time position. So I'm going to do a little advertising every now and then, and today is one of them. Today I want to advertise my particular Carmichael program. It's not going to be called the Carmichael program, it's a study skills program. And some of the things that we will study as far as that is concerned is memorization techniques. You'd be amazed at what our memory can do. The use of the chain method of memorization, for example. Increasing reading speed and, together with that, comprehension. How many students look at a textbook these days and think, I just can't make my way through that, or I find it real hard to understand what I'm reading. If that is your student and they could use a bit of help with that, I can almost guarantee that we can double their reading speed during this 10-week Carmichael program. Module 1, it goes right up to Module 10. And each week they'll get a module, and if we get behind, we will give a couple of extra lessons at the end of the 10 weeks to make sure we do get to the end of those 10 weeks. Comment or contact me. Many of you know my cell phone number or email. Contact me and we'll get you enrolled in that. We also have things like math as part of the Carmichael program. Study timetables, getting into study, learning how to study for exams, for example. But yeah, we've got some of the key ones are the memorization techniques, increasing reading speed, and making sure that, especially those that are intermediate and junior high, making sure that things like times tables and fractions and decimals and percentages are underway, because many unfortunately, I've seen too often as a math teacher that our new entrants into high school, they just don't know their times tables, they don't know fractions well, they don't know decimals, they don't know percentages. So I know, as I speak for many math teachers, that if they had these simple tools, it would be so much easier to be able to teach them. So the Carmichael program will help with that as well. Anyway, that's just a short intro as to what we will look at as time goes on. Hope you enjoyed the little intro, and I hope that some of those topics have sparked an interest with you. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.